I said you awake. I got no reply. Then I think I messaged you about an hour later. I'll give him an hour, and I went old school and I put ping like it was BBM. You saw that, you knew you had to reply, innit?
I wouldn't do that to you anyway, man. I was rustling around and I was like, I can't do this to Jawzy. Like, I can't do it to him. Like, he's my boy. Like, after business, he's actually my friend. Like, I like him.
Yeah, we get on.
That's what I'm saying. So
I appreciate the effort.
I got up.
But you're here, that's
Thank
what
you,
matters.
Maya. It's not even,
who you joined by the way? You with two guests, two friends.
Sorry, I'm so rude. Kenny Benson.
Okay. Easy, brother.
And we got Maya Sky in the building.
Wicked. Nice to meet you, bro.
Came to join me this morning. They was all with me last night, so we've all kind of like shared the pain with each other.
You're all keeping each other going, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so everyone listening right now, I've got Casper the Mascot in the building. If you can actually watch on the Facebook stream if you want, just Flex FM on the Facebook.
I don't even have Facebook no more.
No. Yeah, it's dying out, I think. But still there's people on there, so the people that are on there can watch. They're streaming. They get to see our beautiful faces. We got the massive locked in.
I hope it's not too close, bro.
HD and all that. Alright, there's only one place that we need to start when it comes to you.
Well, before we do start, it was a great mix before you started.
Yeah.
Shay Burke in the background, my brother from another.
We got Shay. We got Mark Rafford on this remix. Yeah, so there's only one place to start. You are part of some of the main concrete foundation of the UK underground scene, I'd say. And what I'm talking about is the brand Ava Word and yourself. So where do we start when we talk about Ava Word? I've got millions of questions here for you.
I hear that. Where do we start with Ava Word? I mean, it even went before Ava Word. It went to House on the Street.
All right, let's go back then. Let's go back.
You want to go back, yeah?
If you want to go back, let's go back.
Time, yeah?
I had it later on in my questions about the previous. But let's go back now.
Let's do it now.
Let's restructure the whole interview.
House on the Street was created by me and Lance Morgan.
Yep.
He was then called Dun the Dance.
Okay.
That was our first.
That's something new to me. Thank you. I already learned something.
Exactly. Lance Morgan was called Dun the Dance. That was his first DJ name.
Yep.
And we made a street party in Haringey.
Okay.
Illegal, like generator, speakers.
Old school, like my uncle's speakers. You know them big speakers. Yeah. Proper sound system.
They're meant for like bashment. And
sound systems.
Them man don't even know about house. When they heard house, they was like, "What's this?"
Yeah.
So we done it. We didn't think nothing of it. It was of the day of BlackBerry, as you know so well.
Okay.
And remember them days you could broadcast everyone in your list. Of course. So with our posters, all we did was House on the Street, BB, and we posted it everywhere.
Yeah.
Bruv, if you saw the turnout, I was actually
first one.
I scared myself. You know, by 7 o'clock, I was actually a bit worried. Like, cars were blocking cars. Do you know what that means? Like,
yeah, of course.
The where cars actually drive, they were parking there, in the middle of the road and just getting out their car.
Roadblock.
So then say
a roadblock affair.
Exactly. That is actually a roadblock affair. Not like these promoters nowadays that say roadblock affair, but there was loads of parking. What are you talking about?
Free parking.
You know what I mean? But that was the foundation of us going, wow.
That was your first party you threw, yeah?
And then from there...
How many of them did you do?
We done 3.
3, okay. All in the same year. When was this?
All in the same
2011, 2012?
2011.
Okay.
Was the first year, yeah. Me and Lance, I met him in my cousin he's a barber.
Yeah.
And he used to cut his hair.
Yeah.
And he brought him home one time. Okay. And I was mixing. So it's like you coming, seeing me in my dressing gown mixing.
Yeah.
Oh, like, it's my brethren.
Talking.
Yeah, and then we started talking, and guess what? One thing led to another, and we started doing raves together. And then that's really was the foundation of me going, oh, do you know what? I want to quit my job and just do parties.
Yeah.
And I had a bit of money around me, saved up. So I was doing administration at the time.
Okay.
And just went to XOY. No, I went to Cargo. So at the time.
So quickly going back to the first party, because you said it's a legal one. What time did it go until? How long did you survive? Was it when the petrol ran out on the generator?
No, and that too. But we also had people going to the petrol station and bringing tickets. Yeah.
Didn't the petrol garage get worried? Like, hold up, all these people keep filling up cans.
Yeah, not really. If anything, it was actually because everyone knew about it in the area, even the residents. And
how in advance did you put it out there? Because obviously something like that, you need to be careful, and you don't want certain people getting hold of it.
3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. That's quite a long time for something like that.
And no flyers, nothing. Just BlackBerry pin.
Yeah,
that's
of course. But that was effective.
That was very effective back in the day. So.
Yeah, that was free promotion.
You know what I mean? That was quite big. And
the best PR you had.
It was. And it was it was a device that you could just talk to everyone instantly. Do you know what I mean? It was actually quite better than WhatsApp if you could make pictures and stuff. You know what I mean?
It was it was WhatsApp, but the early version.
Yeah, but the early version. So that was really what made us look at the party and go, wow, like this, we done this, with our phones.
Yeah.
I think I was about 23, 24. I was quite young. I I still had to learn about the scene and everything.
Of course.
So I just went, like, me and Lance kind of like went our separate ways. And then that's where Ava Word was born. Because obviously it was my baby. This was solely me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So where did the name come from? Obviously I understand the term. For people that don't understand it, where did the term come from yourself? You tell us, Ava Word.
So I was a really big part of Rinse FM's Curtain. Do you know on Curtain Road they had a place called Plastic People?
Yeah,
Do you remember that, Jawzy?
Yeah.
Downstairs, it was like 100 people. We used to go every week, right? And there was a DJ that used to MC called I think it was Crazy P or something like that.
Okay, yeah. The dubstep, yeah.
Dubstep. Like, it was all dubstep. It weren't no house. And he kept saying Ava Word. And then in Can't Stop Won't Stop, when me and Rush used to DJ, remember we used to be in the second room, George?
Yeah.
That's actually where I met you.
Yeah.
Because you used to count to the decks and slap the decks like,
of course.
Come on, this
Early
song.
doors.
So then I'd be like,
I used to say Ava Word.
Yeah, you used to say it. Everyone used to say it, but then after a while, people started saying it to us when we were playing our sets. Like, Ava Word, Ava Word.
Yeah, just stuck by
pull
you.
out that tune. I'm like, slapping me on my arm, giving me bruises and stuff, you know what I mean? As you well know, as a DJ. And I was sat in the bedroom one time. I was sitting with Nick, big up Nick, Digital Religion. And he's quite behind the scenes. You don't really know who I'm talking about, but we brainstorm a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, you always have that friend that you brainstorm with. And he was like, what about Ava Word? And I was like, what, have a word? Like H-A-V-E, a word. That looks a bit weird. He was like, nah, bro, bring Cockney, bro. We're from the ends, man.
Yeah, of course.
Ava Word. So he typed it. First we typed it A-V-V-A. And he looked at it like, whoa. Too much. Like a W.
Yeah.
And he was like, 1V, Ava Word. And then the font was so basic. It was like it was some really basic font. You know, like a Microsoft Word.
Yeah,
like
I remember,
font. And he was just like, leave it, don't touch it. And you know me, I was like, oh, it could do with a little star here and a little lady here. He's like, no.
Kept it minimal and it worked.
It. I didn't have no faith in it whatsoever. I was like, this ain't gonna work. Printed for 5,000 flyers, flooded London.
Yeah.
And these times flyers was the thing. Nowadays you can't really do flyering, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It don't really work. Flooded the clubs, and I knew all the promoters.
Yeah.
So they were letting me inside the club. So I was in the rave walking around like, what's going on, bruv? Yeah, it's my flower.
Yeah.
So you get pictures of people in their rave holding my flower, but they act like audio whore or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
So that's where a lot of the stigma started. Like, you're fanning yourself with Ava Word, but you're in another dance. So it was like, all right, what's Casper
You're already getting into political side already.
I was a very sneaky character where I did things, you know what I mean? Because I know everyone from... I used it to my potential, do you know what I mean? Before music, I know everyone, do you know what I mean? So I used that to my potential. Security guards, everyone would just be like, just go on, Cash. And next thing you know...
You're in Cargo, and then tell us about the first one.
Alright, so April 2011, I split away from House Entertainment. Big up Dudley, shout out to Lance, no bad crimes, we're all cool. But I just wanted to do my own thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think I was branching into a different element. People started to find new sounds, it started getting a bit techie. Do you remember them times? It was getting really, because our house was very vocal.
Yeah.
We was very sort of like, do.
Yep.
It started to get all like,
Yeah.
And it was like, alright, whoa, calm down. I wasn't really ready for that because I'm an old boy, do you know what I mean? So
you was young then, though. You was in your mid-20s. But yeah.
For me being young there, alright, you say that, but if I was to sit at a table, no one around me was younger than me or the same age. Everyone was like 30 plus.
So your musical ear was older.
My musical ear was older. I was interested in what like my older cousins were doing and stuff, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't really interested in what my lot were doing. I was never hanging around. Like, people called me, I'd be like, I'm in the studio with them lot at Y2K and stuff, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's boring. Like, what are you doing that for?
So you broke off from House and then you created Ava Word and you went to Cargo for your first one. How successful was the first party?
Honestly, again, like House on the Street, I never had because I'd done it all free. And for this in the rave scene, Crash, Spilt Milk, and Half Baked.
Yeah.
They were my three competitors as a day party.
Yeah.
Alright.
And all good established parties as well.
All good established parties, yeah. Especially Crash. Crash was a Shoreditch based.
Of course.
So for them, it was like I'm on their doorstep, and but I had the backing of Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Do you know what I mean? So with there behind me, no one really troubled me. Do you know what I mean? Big up Uncle D and Will and them lot. Like, they looked after me. They made sure no one.
I always remember it was a wicked combination. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but the whole Ava Word in the day, then straight to Can't Stop, Won't Stop after. That was the perfect little duo there.
So we had a little meeting about it, right? And before I tell you how successful it was, and I needed to find a pocket in the weekend, because the weekend started. Saturday was like the Saturday rave. And then Sunday was really for house ravers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And
Brick Lane, etc.
yeah, Brick Lane in the daytime, warm up with some drinks, and then you pop over to Aquarium or Avalon. Remember Avalon was on the Carlos?
I was more Aquarium, but I know Avalon.
I was
a lot
more
of my
Aquarium
team
as
were.
well.
A lot of my people were Avalon. They were
a lot of my team went there as well. Yeah. But like they come at 1 o'clock anyway.
Yeah.
So it was like But it was a mixed thing anyway. It was because Mark Radford used to play for them as well.
Yeah.
And he was a resident at Can't Stop Won't Stop.
Yeah.
So in-house his house.
Yeah.
And bring them lot over anyway. So we was all working together.
Yeah.
We was all on a table. Do you know what I mean? As we're sitting now. And I wanted a seat at that table. And obviously everyone was like, all right, then Cash, go on. So I done everything and came back and goes, guys, I've got cargo. And he's like, everyone's like, all right, whoa, he's actually doing something.
Yeah,
I paid for it all myself. And they're like, wow, he's really doing it. All right, watch it flop. I was like, oh, thanks for the support,
they said that,
yeah. Obviously, because as the elders are, innit, they don't want to see the youngers do better than them.
Of course.
I used to say, I'm not young anymore, do you know what I mean? So I can say that with a bold voice. But, yeah, so obviously he just shut me down straight away. And I was like, oh, thanks. All right, cool. Yeah. So I kind of felt like it was like they are helping me because they have to because of family and other stuff.
Yeah.
But inside there wasn't that sort of like, and then it started to be a bit like bargy around the decks, like, wait, it's not your time yet. What do you mean? I'm coming up to chill. Like,
yeah.
All that started to get a bit funny. But basically what I'm getting at is that because when I opened my doors on Sunday day 12 p.m, they were laughing at me. They were like, mate, everyone's still sleeping, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
2 p.m, Jawzy, what happened?
Of course, I know what happened. Tell him.
Cargo manager himself came out of his house, came down to the club, and was like, bruv, you've hit 13 grand in the first 3 hours.
Was that just you at the bar?
2 arches. Do you want to open the third arch? Do you want to open the third? I just got what you said. And Maya laughing in the background as well, subliminally. Nah, it was a surprise, really. And you know what, actually, them times, we'll get into that later, but I used to drink back in them days, you know?
Yeah.
I was just a smoker.
It's a professional.
Look at how times have changed, eh? But you know, that just reminded me as well. You know, Arsenal's playing Chelsea today, Josh.
Yeah, of course.
Right,
we'll come to that later. We'll come to that. That's the end of the
It's stressing me, it's making me itch. But so he's like, do you want to open the third arch? You know how cargo runs.
Yeah.
So they don't open the third arch unless you're hitting numbers, you know what I mean? He was like, do you want to do it? As the door was open, all you heard was the rave go. And like they set it up before the doors open. So as you walked in, it was smoke. Ava Word was on the screen. And for people to see that on the daytime Sunday, everyone from the house team was like still coming in from Saturday night.
Yeah.
So they were messed. People still a bit messy, smudgy.
Yeah.
But that was cool back then days.
Yeah, of course, that was normal.
That was normal.
It was normal back then.
People come 6 o'clock, wait for a couple hours, then hit Brick Lane at about 11 o'clock and start drinking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But they look rough though, like their crepes look mashed. So obviously this is what I clocked. No one had nothing to go to from that window of 6 a.m. to can't stop basically.
Nighttime, and
that's where they didn't clock. So they were really proud of me because I filled capacity. The capacity of cargo, 3 arches open I got in about 3,500 people. For first promoter, I hit everyone's phones. Everyone wanted to know who this boy Casper was.
Of course.
Who's Casper? Who is he? And obviously at that time, sorry to let me just finish. At that time, it was sort of like a laugh at my team as well, because the reason I left House Entertainment is because I couldn't spread my wings and fly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once one fell down, they all fell down. Do you know what I mean? So. I mean, like me and Dudley did go through a little ups and downs, but like, I love him now because I've grown up now. I've grown out of that whole holding grudges and stuff.
Course,
do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm a man that can say that. Certain men can't say how they feel. Like and you know me.
Did you get involved in the DVD that they filmed? Did you take part in that?
I saw him at B3's New Year's Eve, Scala.
Yeah.
It was a bit awkward at first. We hugged, and then it was like,
what now?
And then Dudley was like, you know, I've been swerving you, innit? And I was like, bruv, you don't need to tell me that, bruv. You have a read thing. You know that if I read a message and didn't respond, like, come on. You're swerving me on purpose. He's like, I'm not swerving you because I don't want to chat to you, because I don't know what to say yet. I need to see you in person. And I respected that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when we saw each other, it's like a load of stuff just took off our shoulders, you know what I mean? It was like, cool. And then we spoke for a bit, and I told him like how much I miss how it was back in the day. like all the team together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to worry about booking DJs and stuff. Everyone played just for our brand, and that was everyone stuck to that rule. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which kept us exclusive. And then obviously everyone wants to do their own thing, and everyone wants to grow, and you can't hate on that. Do you know what I mean? You gotta let people do their thing.
Spread their wings, of course. I didn't realise how much you could talk. Like, I've got loads of questions here, and I'm like only on question 1. I've got about 100 questions.
I know. Do you know why?
You see the whole show.
Do you
out.
know what it is, George? It's not because I can talk a lot. It's because I have a lot to say.
Yeah, and
I know everyone's career, so no one can't lie to me.
You did say to me yesterday you handpick your interviews. You don't say yes to every interview.
That might sound biased, yeah, but it's because I trust you. Do you understand? I know I can sit here and trust you're gonna say the right thing. Do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't do
and
anything.
I can't go like don't
not yet anyway.
I love people like progressing and making new ventures in life, yeah. But if you haven't been in this house music scene that we call London today, I don't even think I can have a conversation about it.
I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
So going back to the Ava Word, the first couple parties, I looked through your lineups because obviously I was there, but you have to sometimes go back in time to look to see who was playing that because you can't always remember. And it was like your lineup was very different to the others. I feel like you kept it a bit more organic. You kept the London sound in your first few parties. You wasn't really booking headliners, so you kept that energy, the raw energy and raw sound from London and surrounding areas. Whereas I think around them times, audio halls and other parties were booking other DJs now that from Europe and things like that. But it weren't to your first few parties. You didn't do that. So do you think that's what created the foundations for Ava Word and the energy for what it was?
Being from Islington, we're a very Cockney sort of background. We're proper Caledonian Road, Egg, King's Cross. Like we're city boys. Like constant. So our natural behaviour is to support one another. Do you know what I mean? So doing that, booking an EU, it really is sort of like a stab in the back because we have nothing. We come from nothing. We're all boys that come from nothing. So when you're giving all that money to a guy that doesn't even know nothing about you or your brand or your audience, and then you're giving £200 to the guy that's supporting your thing from the ground up, it doesn't make sense to me. One thing that you will learn about me is that I keep it real.
Yeah.
And even when I get to that place, I'll still keep it real. That was the idea with the lineups. I wanted to keep everyone that is working hard in providing a London sound, London based, London origin. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what we are. So the rest of the world will hear our sound. That's the whole point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that was the idea behind those few lineups.
How was you finding the new talent at the time, or scouting the talent you was booking at them times?
Well, like I said, I didn't find anyone. I knew everyone.
So you knew everyone on all your lineups? I knew
everyone. I grew up in Y2K, Archway. Yeah. Y2K was like our local radio station, like how we're sitting there now. But it was, in them days, it was pirate stations. Of course. So that was in my Auntie Marie's house. Like she was downstairs cooking breakfast, and the man then were a Heartless crew upstairs, like Heartless, Pioneer. I used to go shop for Pioneer. I used to get cokes and stuff. He would tell you, him and Iron Edge used to do sets. Yeah. Pioneer used to be all like with his records. He used to carry he used to do 6-hour sets, just lock him in the room. Yeah. Now look at Pioneer now, Kiss 100's big like main DJ. Do you know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. Pioneer will always look at me and be like, Casper. Do you know what I mean? Not like, oh, you right, Cass? Like from the music scene. No, you'd be like,
of course,
I know your mum. I know your brother. Like.
So, moving on from then, your first headline you did with was Andre Loadman. What made you take that step to then book a bigger artist or a bigger DJ?
Things started to get a lot of money by the fourth event. Yeah. Third or fourth event. What was that? Was that the third or fourth? I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was third or fourth.
And like you said as well, we had Majesty and Stephen down in South London doing audio hall. Yeah. And what's they called? Siesta. Yeah. So we done House on the Street with Siesta. We're the one that's launched Siesta with them.
Where was that? House on Terrace? Or?
House on the Terrace. Yeah. Before it was called Studio 338. Yeah. That was like a really renowned. So
you collaborated for that one, the first one.
Well, they got in contact with us. I didn't actually get in. It was through Lance. Yeah. Through House on the Street. Yeah. And then that's how me and Lance sort of like went our separate ways because he liked Majesty and
makes sense.
I wasn't really a South London. You from South, Joe? Yeah. I know. I don't wanna.
Careful, fella.
Well, mate, look, you dragged me down here, bro. So I think you owe me one, son. But yeah, South London weren't my thing. Anything over the water, as a North London boy, that's one of our rules.
Got a nosebleed, yeah.
So yeah. he was like, oh, we're from South London, rah, rah, rah. And I was like, nah, it's not really my cup of tea, man. But then Lance was really on it, so it was hard to make a decision because me and Lance are together.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, you do it. I won't do it. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
But that was hard to do because obviously I had all the information. So it's like, all right, cool. Majesty and me, and we all done the numbers, and then we managed to do House on the Street and Siesta.
Yeah.
So with that going on, yeah, that built up a crowd. So I got some of his crowd, he got some of my crowd.
Yeah.
Do you see how it works?
Yeah.
But then, back to your question with why I had to step up the mark with Ava Word.
Yeah.
Is because Majesty was hiring people from Europe.
Yeah, of course.
So now I was like, it was like a turtle. That race, you know what I mean? The rabbit and the turtle.
I get it, but at the same time, you wasn't losing momentum. You was only building. The energy was there.
It doesn't matter about outside opinion. When you yourself are sitting in a room, and you're around your team, and they're battering at you like, look,
step it up.
Yes, step it up. That's all you're hearing constantly. Otherwise, you're gonna see faces that look like they're ready to leave the team. Because that's how it was back in the day. If you're not down, I'm gone. And it was like people were like, I don't need you. There was always such a like
heat
quick,
evolving.
Yeah, so much heat evolving. You know how much politics was back in the day. People didn't even. From this day, from the first audio hall till now, I've never actually been to an audio hall. Yeah. And Majesty came to a Ava Word once, and he was like this, I'm not coming in. And I was like, why are we doing this, bro?
Yeah,
like
that's
we
silly,
we hug each other when we see each other all the time.
Yeah.
I was with him in B3's thing, and we was making jokes about some girl that dropped over. I'm like, we're cool.
Yeah,
there's no qualms, but it's like business people. Yeah, it's like McDonald's and Burger King. You're not gonna be like best friends, are you? But you're not gonna be horrible about it. Do you know what I mean? You're always gonna be across the road from each other. So he was basically, and not giving props by the way, Majesty, if you're listening, but he was the reason why I stepped it up.
Yeah.
Because I saw what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, we could go right back down to flyer design. Me and him are very similar in our marketing and promoting. Do you know what I mean?
All right. A standout lineup is when you had Alex Nigelman and Andre Lodeman and a few others on there.
When I said that, he corrected me straight away with a horrible face.
Why? Was it? How do you pronounce
Alex Nigelman.
Do you know what? I don't want to say it.
No, I know.
So I remember used to say it, and I thought it sounds.
No, I said it how you said it. Yeah, when I picked him up from the airport. Yeah. If you saw his face,
said his surname
it's like he
straight
wanted
away.
to get out of the car and go back home. He was like...
He probably gets it a lot though, that's why.
But
it's playing safe.
Do you know what it is? It's what you said. People are scared to say niggerman.
Yeah, you just... It's
Niggerman Dundo.
But yeah, when you put this big lineup, do you feel like it changed the dynamics of your rave and the energy?
See, I wasn't really with it. I didn't want to do it. Yeah. And this is the first time I'm ever telling this in public air. Yeah. I didn't want to do it. But Gavin Peters was he stepped in. So like I was telling you earlier, like once we get into the bigger venues, stuff started to cost a lot of money now.
Of course.
And you obviously have to start.
So was Gavin Peters part of it as well? Because I know he was one of your DJs. So
yeah, Gavin was our headliner, and he was like, Cash, look, if we want to go into the next league of this, we need to pump some more money into it. Yeah. So obviously I'm scratching my head now, like, bruh, I don't want to eat noodles for another month. Jesus. Like, but done another month of noodles. 15 grand on our next one, and we smashed it.
So, do you think it changed anything in the rave? Honestly, no. You feel like it was the same energy, same vibe.
Same vibe.
You do make it's a risk.
I was there the whole time. You know me, bruv. I'm hands on.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't see no difference. Do you know what? Actually, Adam Cottier and Riaz smashed it much more than them lot.
Yeah, I remember they done a back to back.
Oh my gosh. I almost fell off the stage.
That's where I actually first heard Riaz. I didn't even know he was on the lineup, and I just saw him with Cottier, and I was like, who's that?
Do you know what, when I first met him, but I was like, Riaz, he said, just put Riaz, and I was like, because he was just actually taking pictures for Adam. Yeah. And then Adam was like, you can mix, you know, and I was like, well, bro, why you jump on, bro? Yeah, I'm very open. Like, if I like you and I like your vibe,
let someone come in.
Like, I'm cool. I'm not like, well, you got 10 minutes left of your set, and if Kenny wants to mix, I let him mix, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm open. I'm very like, music is music. Do you know what I mean? It's when you start being all rigid that it's not fun no more.
So going back to that question though, and with the whole changing, was it worth it? Was it worth the investment?
Not at all.
No? Why is
that? If I could get that money back.
Because you feel like you could have booked?
Because we started doing that thing where my audience wasn't people that I went up to the street and goes, hi, are you interested in house music? Well, guess what? I have a party on Saturday. Would you like to come? These were foundation estates. Do you know what I mean? Like, so the big boy on the estate would tell his people, and that's 20 men from one estate. Yeah. I did that times 10, times 15, times 20 throughout the whole of North and East London. Yeah. I didn't promote in South. because South wasn't my thing. North and East, I saw that laugh. No offense, Jawzy.
Yeah.
And North and East London was. Well, look at where we met, bro. We met in Shoreditch.
Yeah, I know.
So where
you
was
threw
you?
a party in Ministry of Sound, though.
Yeah, I did. Because again, I was being pulled from people that were trying to influence me to do things that wasn't from my heart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. So let's move on then. So then you ventured out even more. You came down south finally, and then you moved up to the Midlands.
Yeah.
So tell us about that transition. What made you step out of London and go and do that?
Again, being pulled at the arm. This is where the word mascot comes from.
Okay.
I then turned into an investment. I'm a product now.
Yeah, a brand, yeah.
I've lost all power now.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone listening that knows about the business behind the scenes, but I then became the mascot. I wasn't in charge no more.
It's the face and the voice.
I remember I told you around that table I was the youngest one.
Yeah.
It's hard to have a voice at that table when you're trying to shout at people with bigger voices than you.
Is that why your voice is like it is? Sound like you've been shouting all night.
Mate, I shout constantly because no one don't listen to me until I shout. Do you know what I mean? So remember this. That's a good saying, guys. Keep shouting until you're heard. You hear me?
So you went up to Birmingham.
Yep.
And you didn't want to go out there.
Nope.
And your last event from that era was 2013, late 2013. You done 2 parties out there, yeah?
So it really hit me hard.
Yeah.
Big like the Burger Boys up there. I know you lot love your land. But they welcomed me with a really big Birmingham surprise, you know what I mean?
Did they?
About 100 black guys just ran in the club. Security didn't even blink an eye.
Yeah.
And then that's when I realised, mate, you're playing with a different...
Yeah, you come out your comfort zone.
Come out of your comfort zone now, do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, they weren't like...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, that's alright. We don't need to go too into it, it's alright. But so that was... Then why was there a 5-year gap to the next one? Did things go wrong up there? Like, did you lose a lot of money? What happened? Because obviously, to me, even as someone that knows you, don't know the full story, and to me, it just disappeared. So what happened?
Remember the red flag came in, everyone started losing their licenses for clubs.
Yeah.
Right, so this is where that so-called great relationship that we have with the club owners just turned sour.
Yeah.
And they cancelled 4 of our dates.
Where were they due to be?
XOYO, Ministry of Sound, Cable, and O2 Proud.
Okay.
And we was going to hit the big one with O2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the one to say, like, that's it now.
Pivotal,
Yeah, we're limited now, we're done. So, those 4 dates got pulled because...
So it had nothing to do with Birmingham?
No, it had nothing to do with Birmingham.
Because it felt like, from an outside view, that you went to Birmingham and it didn't work.
Right, so I can see why you say that, but ideas changed.
Yeah.
So when we came back to London, I came back and I was like, I'm not going there no more. Stay with London, what I know. So obviously other people wanted to go to Nottingham, wanted to take it to Liverpool, even back to Ibiza as well.
Yeah.
So then instead I took an offer to work for, Club 1830. Have you ever heard them?
Don't think so. Oh yeah.
It's a holiday company.
Yeah.
And they signed me for a whole season. So I just left the country. We went around Greece, so we done Napa, Crete, cause you know the route that they do Crete, Falaraki, all that, the younger lot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I just went with, obviously I meet people through the scene.
Do you ever regret doing that?
Yeah.
Because you left behind your baby.
Bruv, when I came back to London, I almost cried, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Because the London changed so quickly.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of people benefited from it. Some people was happy to see me go. So it was like, yes, he's out of the way now. The whole playing field's ours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what? When you say that to me, it didn't hurt me. I just knew it was time to just leave on a high.
Yeah, I get you.
Do you know what I mean? There's only sometimes, like how many times have we said, when you're going to do another word? But it's like, I want to.
Yeah.
I've got so many opportunities to do it, but just sometimes you just need to leave things on a high. Do you know what I mean?
It's a little bit, it's not the same caliber. It's a little bit, is when a lot of people say to me, oh, he's going to do I Got Shake. He goes, no, I Got Shake. I was like, listen, it's gone. Like, it's finished.
Yeah. Even my mum says it.
It was good back then.
My mum used to come, My mum was there.
Yeah.
And she used to look at the crowd and be like, you done this.
Yeah.
And for me, that was the greatest moment for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that my mum actually was proud that I done something myself. Do you know what I mean?
This is it.
And she used to say, just leave it now. Leave it now. Like, so I'll come home angry one time and I'll be like, Mum, what do you reckon? Should I just do it?
Yeah.
Should I just do it? Like, I get the call, Cash, you up for doing New Year's Eve?
Lose sleep sometimes thinking, do you know what? I should have done it. I should do it. I should have done it. You must.
So we done New Year's Eve in Cargo last year. Not last year, the year before, 2017 to 18.
Yeah.
And we ran that, but we didn't use Ava Word.
Okay.
So that told me that I still have my skill.
Yeah.
But are you trying to like hide from what you really want to do?
Yeah.
Which is Ava Word. I do want to bring back Ava Word.
Yeah.
I do want that whole.
That brings me on to my next question. Will we ever see another Word?
Will we ever see another Ava Word?
It's a yes or no.
I know. I'm trying to make it something else, isn't it? Nah. I'll be real with you. You're my boy. I can't lie to you.
Yeah,
Looking in my eyes
I'm glad
right
you're
now.
honest. I'm glad you're honest.
I do want to say yes. I'm 31 now, and I've opened up a new business. Like I'm in Thailand now for 3 years.
Yeah, I'll see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're on really big projects, and it's going really well. And yeah, man, like it will always come back to haunt me because I created a scene where I still see it today in the next generation.
Of course.
So when I do go out, I do get that adulation that I do want. Because obviously, why would I leave my house to go there? There's other parties to go to. Why'd you go to that party? Because you want people to come to you and go, Casper! Oh my God, you were the first person. You know what I mean? You want that sort of adulation. But
of course,
I'll leave it there though.
Yeah, man. No, we'll leave Ava Word there because we got the final answer. You wanted to know is it happening or not? You said no, so we'll leave it.
Sorry guys, I love you lot all. But it's
foundations, mate.
Foundations.
You're part of history. So
yeah, that's what I like. I actually like that. I like that. I'm enjoying that.
You know what I mean? You've left a legacy. Let's talk more about yourself then. So what are you doing musically now? I saw you played we played at the same event not long ago, back to 2012.
That was more of like a favour for a friend.
So what's happening? Is it just a one-off here and there, or?
I'm doing artist development now, so that's why Kenny's here with me as well today.
Yeah.
So obviously I used to work with Rush Mix Hard.
Yeah.
He was like, when I met him, he was 18 years old.
Yeah.
He became the biggest Can't Stop Won't Stop youngest DJ.
Yeah.
Other than B3 and Radford.
Yeah.
And at that time, that was like the Premier League. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
And he was a kid. He wasn't even allowed in the rave. He didn't even have ID. And he was smashing up room 2. At one time, he had room 2 more busy than the main room. So, and that was one of my artist development. Lance Morgan now he's doing massive things. He's up there and that. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to that because I think I have the links and I've got to use them. Do you know what I mean? They're my friends, like I said to you, they're not my music friends, they're actually my friends. When I talk to you, I talk to you, you're my friend.
Nice.
So if I need something from you, I'll call you on a friend thing, not on a, oh, do you remember that rave we went to? Like, no.
Yeah, of course.
Like, yo, Jay, like, come talk to you for a minute.
What genre did you start in? What was your first genre that you became, I don't know, a DJ?
My first record was, Viper.
Yeah.
Put it with the wicket.
Selector.
1 3. Put the bar.
Oh. That was God's gift.
No, not God's. What did he do?
But was it garage then?
It was garage.
Yeah.
It was garage. It was like old school garage.
Wicked, man. All right, I'm gonna flip it all out right now. You're an Arsenal fan?
Come on, born and bred Islington.
Got a big game today. What do you reckon?
We're gonna lose.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, like since the whole Arsene Wenger stuff, I've kind of fell off football, so I'm not really a football guy no more.
But you should have jumped back on it, really.
You would say that though.
But
You're pro football.
Well.
You're pro football though.
I've grown out of it as well.
Yeah, I've grown out of it, man. To get me wrong, like all my boys are Fulham supporters.
Is it?
So, because all my boys are from like all the people I work with are from Fulham.
Okay.
So they do like all the Alphabet Road and all that down there.
Yeah.
They're Fulham through and through. So all I hear is football.
Yeah.
But it's kind of good because they're not Arsenal supporting it. So I don't hear nothing about Arsenal.
Yeah. All right. Well, this one might be hard for you. I've got 5 questions for you about Arsenal. Quickly test your knowledge.
Oh my God.
Right. Who's appeared the most as a player for Arsenal? You ain't got it. You just say pass. I can see.
Wait.
I have one guess. I'll let you have a guess.
Nah, pass.
David O'Leary.
I ain't getting that.
Have you heard of him?
No.
Who's the youngest ever player to play for Arsenal?
Walcott.
Cesc Fabregas. Top scorer of Arsenal all time. You gotta get this one.
Do you know it? God, what face there, man? Nah, I ain't got it.
Nah. Omri.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to sound cheesy.
Top scorer this season for Arsenal. You're gonna struggle because you don't pay attention.
Yeah, I don't.
Aubameyang.
Do you know what I really go to the pub for? To drink alcohol.
The last question you're not gonna get. Most assists this season.
Most assists?
Yeah.
Nah.
Alright, it's Ramsey and Lacazette, both on 6. Alright, another thing I do in my guess, I do a head-to-head. So we do 3 fixtures and then we guess the score. And then in the week, when we know the scores, I'll put them out. Southampton v Everton. What do you think the score is going to be?
2-0 Everton.
Alright, I'm going to go 1-1.
Big up my Liverpool lot.
Arsenal v Chelsea.
Wow, we're gonna lose 3-0.
I'm gonna go.
I love Arsenal.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Middlesbrough Millwall.
Ooh.
I've got to get my Millwall plug in there.
Oh, you Millwall?
Of course I am.
Okay, Millwall's gonna win. 1-0.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll go.
What did you say on Arsenal though?
Go 1-1. I said 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1, yeah.
All right, last part of this interview is 10 seconds, 10 tracks, 10 reverses.
Oh yeah, I heard this thing. Yeah, go ahead.
So basically,
if I don't know the name, can I just sing the tune?
Yeah, I'll give you that because a couple of them are hard. Because for you, I've gone back to the era. Usually, I'll play a bit of I'll play known tunes, but for you, there's a couple in there you might not know the names. But if you can sing along or whatever, then I'll give them to you.
All right.
So yeah, it's 10 tracks, 10 reverses, 10 seconds, and you got to get it in the first 10 seconds. Yeah.
Cool. 10 tracks.
Come on. Hot since 82, nothing else matters. You know it though, innit?
Of course I do, come on.
Alright, so that's the first one. Last week, Francis got 1. So.
Yeah, I know, I was listening. So we live on the floor.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
We live.
This one, Dirty Channel's on the way. You got one rap.
Big tune. Nah.
There's a couple in there you should get.
No.
Right, next up.
Go on. Down.
You need to get in the 10 seconds.
I do. What's it?
Lana Del Rey.
Blue
Jeans.
Oh, Blue Jeans. That's it.
This one was a classic in Ava Word, you know.
Yeah, this was the Ava Word banger.
This was a banger.
We got the Ava Word crew that remember.
This was a banger in Ava Word.
Memories.
Here you go. This one's hard.
Oh.
You nearly had it. Yeah, this one, Mark Henry, Chicago Sunrise. That's a tough one though. Like the next 3, I'm expecting you to get.
Look right through.
Yeah, what one though?
Storm Queen, the MK one.
No, it's Jamie Jones. You played this at
I did.
as well.
Dum. Yeah, this one. This is
You
definitely
played this as well.
One.
But you played this the other
Oh
day.
yeah, I did it.
Fire.
Oh my gosh.
Should have got that one. But you did. I'll give you that one anyway. I'll give you that one.
You're laying on the floor.
That's 3. 3 out of 5. You know that one. You froze.
Dum. Burn this goddamn house right down. Did I get it?
Nah.
What? I don't get 4. We got Playtime Productions, yeah? Oh, this is Housebreak.
No. Bigger than Prince.
You know, I embarrassed I am because I dubbed this tune, you know?
Yeah, big tune. Alright, 3 more left. Let's see what you can get.
Alright, cool.
Pull it out the bag.
Doom.
Yeah.
Dum.
Chalky Hugo remix.
I wasn't really a fan of this one.
No, me neither. Alright, the next one's old school. Old school.
Nah.
Alright, you go, listen. You didn't get it. Listen, Limerick, where the love lives. Alright, last one. This one's a tough one. This is a spanner in the works. See if you can get this one. It's a curveball. I need an answer now.
Old school English. Come on.
Here it comes. You still don't know it, and it's playing normally.
So, always believe it.
Gold. What did you get? I think you got 3 or 4. I'll give you 4. Give you 4.
What are the score sheets on that? Was
Yeah,
that good?
I'm gonna post up the scores.
Yeah,
this
man,
week.
you should post
Got
them
4.
up.
At least you ain't gonna be bottom because that's where Francis is.
Ah,
Alright, Mr. Mascot, you got your USB with you?
I have.
Wicked. Alright, if you want to step right round now, that's the end of the interview. Big up for that one.
Kelly's going to jump on with me as well, yeah,
Okay,
George?
little back to back. So, yeah, man, big up Casper the Mascot. I'm going to play one more track, let that play out while he sets up. And big up everyone that was locked in the stream. And you know what to do if you want your shout outs at Flex FM UK and the WhatsApp number. Save this to your phone.
WhatsApp us on 07 888 94 1014.